Your rogue glides through the darkened hallway. Its elven sight enables your rogue to just slip easily through the night. You encounter a sleeping guard who is guarding a very insignificant amount of treasure. Well, because you are a rogue and because of certain abilities, you have an advantage. That means all the next actions that you'll be doing, you get to roll not just one d20, but two. And let's say that you step in that bear trap that I've hidden on the side and close it on your ankle. You're now jumping around and making a lot of noise. So that guard is not only going to wake up, but they're going to have an advantage and you're going to have a disadvantage. Which means that if I want to do an ability check, I have to roll 2 dice and determine the lower one. So instead of a 17, I've had to pick a 10. So, first of all, my name's Lawrence, and I'm a dungeon master for the game Save Our Souls. And today, I want to talk to you about something called white privilege. White privilege is something that is a very pervasive problem in our country and countries all over the world. It is a form of systemic racism. And what does that mean to you? Well, let's say that you're driving home one night and a police officer pulls you over. Well, if you're white, you're going to have an advantage with that encounter with the police. The chances of you getting arrested, taken out of your car, hurt, or even killed is less likely. If you're of color, if you're black, you can have a disadvantage on that roll. Let's say that you have some kids and they want to go down a couple blocks to get some candy. Well, if your kids are of color, if they're black, or even half black, they're going to have a disadvantage of making it back. There's a high, statistics will show there's a much more chance that they're going to get hurt or killed. And if you're a parent and you have children of color, that's going to be a concern for you every single day. Let's say that you're applying for a job. Let's say that you have a blank resume. It does not have your picture on it, but let's say that your name is white. Well, you're going to have a significant advantage over getting a job over somebody who has a culturally appropriate name for a different culture. Let's say that you are trying to make a new relationship, a new friendship with somebody, or just interact with a customer or whatever else you're doing in your day-to-day life. Your skin color is going to dictate whether you're going to have an advantage or a disadvantage of how that person is going to view you. If you are of a darker shade than me, you are going to have more than likely a chance of that person making an assumption of who you are before you even open your mouth based on your skin color. That is a disadvantage. So, what does this have to do with D&D? Well, D&D is definitely an analogy for life. And in D&D, there is a race called the human race, and we are all a part of it. And it's really important that we recognize our privilege and we stand up for other people, our sisters and brothers, and protect them from those disadvantages that they were born with. And work hard to make sure everybody gets that advantage role. Thank you for listening, and I hope to talk to you again soon.